I want to say good day to all you wonderful people in Germantown, Maryland. You know, I've known your pastor a long time, but would you believe I had to meet him in Australia, in a small town, and he was in charge of so much at that time. I admired. I said, that young man is going places if he stays humble. I am glad to address you this morning with words of appreciation. Understand this is your first anniversary as a group, and God is blessing you and leading you. And don't ever be afraid to follow God. Of course, you haven't shown that kind of fear. There's some names that were given me because I wanted to know who are these people, who work so hard. I was told about Brother and Sister Mario Torres. His wife, of course, is Nanette. May God bless you. You're the type of person God can lead. And then there's Henry and Felicia Pittman. I think I know you. In any case, what a joy to say hello to you and to congratulate you. Then there is Reginald and Jill Sellers. These are servants of the living God. And of course, the last name that I asked about was Darren White. God has brought you there and used you for such a time as this. I want to tell you something quickly. I received a letter from a concerned minister far away from here. He couldn't understand why we didn't have these mega churches. And he was really contending. We ought to arrange for a mega church to be located in metropolitan Washington or whatever. I didn't want to answer him because I didn't want to discourage him. But I said to him when I did answer him, my friend Ellen White says God wants many lighthouses. I'd rather have 7 churches of 3,000 each than to have one church of 20. God wants many lighthouses. So the work might appear to be small, but in his sight it is not. Let me tell you something else. The value of one soul is so important. In the book Evangelism, Ellen White says, one soul is worth more than the whole world. Now, I want to tell you something very vital at this point. If you're doing what Pastor and I have been talking about, you are workers for the Lord. That means you have changed sides in the great controversy. It is impossible for you to work effectually as you obviously are doing. It's impossible for you to do that and not have an enemy on your trail 24/7. The only reason he doesn't destroy you is that God restrains him with a flash of his eyes, with a word of reproof. The devil flees from the presence of the Lord, and from yours too, if you learn how to pray and call on the Lord. Not to give you a sermon, I just want to encourage you. You are not going to be on God's side without temptation and problems and trials, but God will bring you through victoriously. And when you see that he has done this, it encourages your heart ever so much in the Lord. Frankly, I am encouraged just hearing about you, and I wish you Godspeed and certainly congratulations as you face your first anniversary. Thank you, Pastor, for letting me say these words.